Hello guys, welcome to the Never Give Up Motivation channel. Today I'm going to be talking about commitment to your cause. Now, being determined means being committed and focused to get the job done. No matter how tough it is, no matter how many people say that you can't do it or how much pain you're in, you will be successful in your endeavours as you have the heart to never quit in your objectives. Look, you've got to be different to others. You've got to go that extra yard, fight for every inch in what you want out of your life. Most people have done all they're ever going to do. They raise a family, they earn a living, they keep their head down, and then they die. That is a sad reality of many people's existence. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Wrong. Life is made for greater things, and you are meant for greater things. I know you want to do more. You're watching this video because you want to better yourself. Life is about choices. Every single day you decide to do this and not that. Every single day we're faced with hundreds of choices, and it's these choices, not the conditions, which shape our lives. Being determined to see your goals through is one of them, come rain or shine. Now take a moment and reflect on some of the choices you've made in the past and really think about the direction your life took because of them, both good and both bad. Then we can achieve whatever we want. I know it is not always as easy as that, but look, as a frontline cop for 30 years, I saw people making these choices day in and day out. I saw the very best and the worst of human existence. I've had swords and knives pulled out on me many times, and moments when I genuinely thought my life was over. But I always dug in and luckily made some sound decisions when I was required to. I was determined never to let my family down. I was determined to not let my life mean nothing by being strong when I had to be and being able to withstand so much pressure, so much hatred on occasions, and stand firm like an oak tree, unbending, unwavering, like you should do in every situation in your life. Sometimes it's about switching up what's up here. When the economy is down, for example, some people thrive and then some people crash and they burn. And the COVID-19 pandemic is a perfect example where some small businesses took a huge hit. And then while many business owners capitulated and threw up their hands in despair, thinking the game was up, there were others who adapted and saw it as an opportunity to expand, diversify, and to turn their situation to their advantage. Look, being determined means that every rep that you do gets you closer to accomplishing your goal, to make your vision into a reality. Look at the story of Arnold Schwarzenegger. When he worked in construction and still spent 5 hours in the gym and still went to acting classes because he knew he was determined that all of this investment would take him further along his journey to making his dreams come true. Look, I know this is not an exact science, and for everyone who makes it, for every success story, there are countless graveyards full of broken dreams, of shattered investments, of broken promises, of a life full of richness. If you put in the hard work, if you do this, you do that. I get that. I understand that. But I will say this, and this is coming from someone who has lost most of his birth family in my 20s when I was just getting started in life. Someone who has been blind for months. Someone who has fought back from his deathbed with CRP levels at 587, and when doctors had put me in a side room to die. From someone who has spent 30 years as a frontline cop, surviving impossible situations, dangerous and frightening situation. From someone who could so easily have quit at the first setback. I know that this history and I know that this backdrop will only ever make me more determined and more resolute to achieve my goals and fulfill my goal of being one of the best motivational speakers in the world. And why not dream it, believe it, and make it happen? That's what I say. We all have a propensity to waste time, but if you have a goal, if you have a passion that smoulders away, then make sure that everything you do propels you forward, and don't be afraid to fail. Your conviction and your convenience do not live on the same block. Change, success and drive, they're all inconvenient and disruptive, and your story is not meant to be your fortress. Your story is meant to be your fuel to propel you forwards to a greater life than you have now. Look at the great Eric Thomas. He had a dream, a goal that was to be the best motivational speaker in the world. And he didn't achieve this by giving 70% or 80%. He didn't achieve it by staying in bed late in the mornings. He achieved it by giving 100% every minute of every day. You will start to move forwards in your life with more intensity, with more purpose. Feel the lessons of my life. Feel the passion in my voice, as I want you to be the very best at whatever you do. Remember, if we don't take control of our environment, it takes control of us. Whether you realize it or not, what goes on around you has a massive influence on the way that you feel and the way that you act. By taking leadership of your own life, you can defy outside influences and set your own tone for the day, regardless of whatever or whoever is exerting pressure from the outside. I want to finish by saying there are a lot of sharks in this world. If you hope to complete the swim, you will have to deal with them. So if you want to change the world, don't back down from the sharks. And then when you've dealt with the sharks, always bear in mind that after dealing with the sharks, sometimes life's going to smack you in the face. But that is exactly the time to never lose faith. Don't lose the faith. Start to get more determined with everything that you do and work harder and go after everything that you have ever desired and live the greatest life you never lived so far. Hey, thanks for watching. Off to get a cheeky cup of tea. I'll see you back in a bit. Cheers.